Okay guys, what we're going to see in chapter 3 is actually very straightforward, because we're going to see the real law enforcement system in Malaysia. We're going to see how such system being divided and such system being arranged in that manner so that it will work as accordingly. So in Malaysia, I would say that the general part of law enforcement should be divided into 3 parts lah. The number 1 would be the federal level, and then we have the state level and the local council. So local council, if you ask me, the glaring kind of example would be DBKL, or you're talking about the MDBP, MDPJ. So those local council that only has the authority to act in certain ways or in certain power circumstances under the jurisdiction of very small area. I would say, like for example, DBKL, they only can work, and the statute or the regulation empowers them only on certain regulation related to Kuala Lumpur, or related to any, it is very important to understand the division of such federal, state, and of course local council. If you're talking about the federal, yes, the federal level comprises of the middle part or the main part, and it's normally the big kind of law enforcement agencies, and it is not government established. For example, like police, Royal Malaysian Police, these kind of law enforcement agency fall under the stipulation of federal level kind of law enforcement agency. Okay, for the state level, we have, like for example, JAIS, okay, Jabatan Agama Islam Selangor. Okay, it's only respectively works or respectively responsible for any issues related to the people in the state of Selangor. Okay, and then we have 5 main law enforcement agencies that everyone should know, and this is as according to the Prime Minister Office or Prime Minister Department under the Department of Law. And it is very important to recognize these 5 important law enforcement agency before we go to the mother of all, which is the EAIC. Okay, it's at the end of the chapters. Okay, so the 5 main law enforcement agency will be Royal Malaysian Police, and then we have Royal Malaysian Customs. Please highlight the word royal, okay, because it is very very important to understand the title royal carries entitled or remarks very different kind of law enforcement agency level. Okay, and there are only 2 of law enforcement agencies that has been recognized and has been awarded by royal title, which are the Royal Malaysian Police, and number 2 is the Royal Malaysian Custom. Okay, and then we have Immigration Department of Malaysia, and then we have Road Transportation Department and Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission, and the last one would be Malaysian other important law enforcement we're going to see, and that's going to be played randomly. Okay, and we have maritime lah, and we have many many very niche kind of law enforcement agency focus. For example, like maritime, they only focus on the territorial base, which is the law of the sea. The sea. Okay, they focus on the sea, and every single things happen throughout our boundaries, from Malaysia or Singapore, between Malaysia and Indonesia. This is one of the law enforcement agencies that are responsible to take care of all these issues regarding the territorial part of the sea. Okay, so